guys, how are you today? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. As you can see, I am lifting my lashes right now, and I still sound a little sick because I'm just still getting over this cold or whatever this is. But I feel fine. I just still have, I can't talk. But I'm starting this vlog right now because this is going to be Vlogmas Day 2. Like, Vlogmas Day 1 was my fiance and I decorating our trees. So you can go and check that out. That's up now. Like I said, now for the third time, this is Vlogmas Day 2 and I'm so excited. I'm going to go watch Wicked later for the second time. How fitting that it's Vlogmas Day 2. I'm going to see Wicked for the second time. We need one more 2 in here, 222. If you guys don't know, I love angel numbers and I just appreciate them so much. If you don't know, 222 represents alignment and it's just everything's working out the way it's supposed to. So that makes me feel amazing that I'm starting out the day like that. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm going to finish. I actually have to take off part 1, the perm lotion of this eye, because the timer went off like 2 minutes ago. First went off now, so I'm going to take off the excess of this. Okay, now it's time to put the perm solution number 2 on. I got this kit on Amazon and I love it because it's only 50 bucks and you get 3 applications out of it. I was spending money for a long time to try to achieve this. I was spending so much money and like nothing was happening. This is called the fix lotion, not the perm lotion. The first one was the perm lotion. And they say to only put it on like the bottom half of your lash. You don't have to put it on the top half. But every time I do this, it works. And I mean, like I said, I was getting it done and nothing was happening. It wasn't lifting. And I felt so bad. I had like 3 different girls like try to lift my lashes, and one even asked me if I could be pregnant. And I guess that can affect, like, your hormones can affect the lash lift. And I had to, like, gently be like, no, I promise I'm not pregnant. I'm dating a woman. There was just no way I was pregnant. So there's still no way I'm pregnant. Like, I didn't go through that whole process yet. I'm going to see Wicked for the second time today. I'm really excited. You have to go and also get my rings sized and cleaned and inspected. I guess you have to do that to, like, stay on the warranty or something, which I think is stupid. It's like, why do you have to get it sized and, you know, within a year and inspected and all of that? I mean, she literally bought this ring in May and then didn't give it to me until September. But it's been so long already since she's had the ring. So yeah, I have to go and size the ring and do all of that. I'll do that probably like an hour or 2 after this is done. I also have to return a package. I thought I had to return it to Garage, but I actually just have to bring it to the post office. Or like a UPS or something like that. I have to read it again. But anyway, I'm getting like so sidetracked, but I also forgot to set a freaking timer for this one, so hold on. The timer is set. I'm not trying to fry my eyelashes off. I think I'm gonna dust off this powder. This is what I like to call like the, what is it called? Like the high maintenance so I can be low maintenance routine. I actually really like that. High maintenance so I can be low maintenance. I want to, before Christmas is here, want to dye my hair like this. I had it like this for like a year or 2 and I really loved it. And I just didn't want to put more bleach on my hair, so I took a break from it and went all brown. And I do love my all brown hair, but I also just feel like I need a little bit of, I don't need it, but I like just feel like I'd be happier with a little bit of brightness around my face. Although the second I do it, I'm going to be like, I should have just left it brown because that's just what we do whenever we change our hair. I mean, I feel like you kind of regret it for like a couple days and then you're like, wait, no, I actually love this. So I'm kind of just waiting for that to set in. I'm going to go real quick and make tea while these are just, the fix lotion is setting. And then I'm going to come back, take that off, and then do the nourishing lotion, and then tint them. And I use this Just for Men beard dye. It's never done me wrong. I mean, I really love this. I think I have the color like medium brown. It's M-35, so I think that's a medium brown. When I'm done with this, like I said, I think I'm going to get dressed, even though this is what I'm wearing today, the Wicked, you know, crew neck that I got from the TikTok shop. It's not the best material, but it is really soft inside, so it works for me, and it's really pretty. The back of it looks like this. I hope you guys can see that. But anyway, I'll be right back. Next clip you'll see will be probably me getting ready to go get my ring sized and go to the UPS store. And then later on, I will be going to see Wicked. Okay, now I am headed to the shop to get my ring sized, and I'm going to treat myself to some Starbucks because I just want some right now. I think I'm going to go through the drive-thru. I haven't done that in a long time. Usually I pick up the order, but it's raining, so figure why not, I'll just do the drive-through. I'm gonna go do those errands. And I honestly don't want to eat too much right now because I'm gonna pig out later at the movies. I always get some nachos and the mozzarella sticks and a large Coke. I never finish the Coke, but I always have to get a large Coke. That's just a mental thing for me, I guess. I don't need it, obviously, because I don't use all of it. I don't drink all of it, but I wear my Wicked gear and my witch earrings. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.
We are down one of our espresso bars, so the wait is going to be pretty long. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm just getting like a matcha.
Okay,
And
what
food.
size? Hot rice?
Can I do a hot, tall matcha with almond milk
Okay.
and 2 pumps of vanilla and cinnamon on the top, please?
So no vanilla. Okay. Anything else?
And then I'll just do an order of the potato, cheddar, and chive bites.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, and just again, it's going to take a while because we only have one bar, okay?
Okay, thank you. They told me they're down for espresso machine, and I told them I'm getting a matcha latte that doesn't use espresso. They're gonna be a really long wait, so I have to wait here. Am I stupid? Like, does that make sense? Did I just like misunderstand? Maybe I misunderstood, but I just want to get to the place to size my ring, so that's just taken care of. I didn't want to go too early. I didn't want to go too late in the day, because if I wait till the movie's over, I'm like barely gonna make it in time, and that's annoying. I don't want to be like the last person in there. I feel bad when I do that. All right, so I just had an experience. As you saw, I waited a while for my matcha, and I'm sad to say it's disgusting, and I had to put like 3 pumps of vanilla that I have at my apartment in it to make it better. For some reason, this Starbucks just cannot make a hot matcha correctly. I don't know really what it is. I get the same order and it never tastes the same, which is that's just one thing. Whatever, I had vanilla, it worked out. Then I go to the jewelry store near here that I was going to get my ring sized at. Now, my fiance ordered my ring at a store in Pennsylvania, but it's the sister store of this one. There's one right near us, so I'm like, okay, great, let's go here. They told me she'd never purchased the warranty. First of all, the one lady was really nice. I forget her name, but she was very kind. She was trying to help. You could tell she was new. They were, helping her with stuff, and I appreciated her being patient and just, understanding my issue and wanting to fix it and find me my warranty and have me size it and everything. This guy comes over and he's like asking me what's going on, and then he's like, no, there's no warranty. You see it here. There's nothing. I'm like, my fiance, and then he just keeps going. Oh, he should have got it. He should have got it. He. And so I hadn't said she yet. So, okay, you assumed I was with a man. First issue there. Because it's 2025, not everyone's with a man. And then I say she, and then I guess it registers in his mind, and then I say again, she got the warranty, and then he was like, well, she can still get the I'm like, he's like, it could be $59 today, and then she can get the she, whatever he was saying, could get the warranty later. I'm like, but we have the lifetime warranty. Why would we pay $59 today? And I didn't say that to him, but in my mind, I so badly wanted to just be like, why the hell would we do that? When I'm sitting here telling you we have the warranty. So I call the lady at the store in Pennsylvania, and she's like, you absolutely do have the warranty. And I was like, yeah, she was just in there last week. She said, I have the warranty. She was like, you absolutely do have the warranty. So I'm like, all right, that's what I thought. And then she gives me all these numbers to tell them to plug in whatever. So then I show the lady the numbers. She's like, yeah, we have this number, but it's like still not showing the warranty, blah, blah, blah. So finally it took for one of the guys to call that store to talk to them directly for them to finally mysteriously, miraculously find the warranty. So that was my day, unfortunately. I didn't even get a bite to eat yet. And again, the lady was very patient with me. And she was, like I said, she was so kind. And she just wanted to get to the bottom of it. She probably just felt like her boss was just, maybe trying to get a sale or something. I don't know. It's $59. Like, I'm not buying a new engagement ring today. It's like, relax. Then we're sizing it. And I'll be transparent. I don't know why there's no reason to hide my ring size. My fiance bought a 7 because I was 20 pounds heavier when we tried on rings like a whole year ago now. I was a size 7 or like a 6.25 or 7, whatever. And knowing we can resize it. And I put on the 6, and it's still just like I'm not sliding it off like this, because you're supposed to have to wiggle it a little, and instead of just going like this, because then it'll just fall off, or it'll just be like this all the time. So then the 5.5 was a little too tight. So he's like, do 5 3/4. It should be perfect. It's right that sweet spot. And I was like, cool. That was earlier in the appointment, or not even appointment, just earlier, like when I first got there, they were sizing it. And then he says something about, oh yeah, we found it, blah, blah, blah. It was 6 1/4, right? And I'm like, no. No, it wasn't 6 1/4. Like, I understand he deals with people all day, but like, he was giving like very cocky, like he knew what he was talking about. He's very confident, but he's saying all the wrong information. That's just the energy that he was giving me. And it was really just problematic, because I was like, no, I'm pretty sure you said it was 5 3/4. And he's like, measure it again. Like, he was annoyed now. I'm like, you're wrong though. I'm like, it's okay to forget, but like the way he was acting, he was just like very annoyed, and I just wasn't expecting that. I don't understand. Everything about that just annoyed me with the guy, but like I said, lady was amazing. And now I have to just eat this and drink my latte. That's drinkable to me now. I feel like sometimes I just have to get my frustrations out, talk about it, like just say it out loud. Even if I talk to myself, I just like to say things out loud, and I already feel better. And I already feel better regardless. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to my phone, whether you guys are hearing it. If one person views it and it's my fiance, hey babe, have to now fold some more laundry and get excited to see Wicked. Also, while I'm sitting here, this is my Noelle Artistry book. I log all the money I make at the markets, like on Venmo. I just like to have like a log of it. And I think I'm going to use this notebook right now to plan out some of my Vlogmas videos, because this is now, I'm doing day 2 of Vlogmas, but I'm doing it a little different, as if, you know how some people will film the first video and it's like November 30th if they're filming that first video? I filmed the first video November 28th, I guess, technically, and then it was till the 30th, because it was like 2 days ago and then 2 days later, just so I can keep track, because honestly, if I just start, it's December 1st, it's December 2nd, it's going to be really hard for me to keep up. Like right now, it's not even December 1st, and I already have 2 videos out for Vlogmas. Well, 2 videos that are in the works with editing and everything, and I've already edited the first Vlogmas video. I just have to film another part of it and decorate the one tree, because that's part of Vlogmas Day 1. The filming and editing is just like so cool when you think about it. It is all over the place a little bit, but in my brain, I don't know if it's ADHD, I don't know what goes on in my spicy brain, but I'm able to just know what I'm doing. It's like a controlled chaos. I'm gonna write down some of the ideas and I'll brainstorm with you guys. Mac wants to help plan for Vlogmas. Oh my goodness. All right, so Vlogmas Day 1 is me and my fiance decorating the tree. Day 2, I want to call it like my high maintenance to say low maintenance, but I literally only did my eyelashes. I don't fully know what to call that one, because I feel like if you're going to do like a high maintenance to remain low maintenance routine, you're going to do your nails, your lashes, your, self-tan, do your hair, like I braided it, but obviously what I'm filming, like I could say Wicked. I mean, I could do like Wicked and eyelash lift and tint for now, and then just change the title name later. Tomorrow I have work, so I'm gonna have to find some kind of video that I can do after work. But okay, so that's day 3. Day 4, I am getting Botox and possibly a lip flip, so I'm gonna take you guys along with that journey. I'm going to keep all these videos at like 10 minutes or so so that they're long enough to watch, but also not 20 to 30 minutes where I'm editing for hours and hours. Because realistically, when I get the Botox, that vlog I can edit probably before the night ends. Already gonna be thinking about day 5, which I'm also off. Maybe day 5, ooh, I have a good one. So I'm gonna make something to eat. I'm gonna put homemade blank because I don't want to tell you guys. You guys have to go watch it unless you can see it. Don't cheat. Day 6, I'll be working. Just write down all these days. I'm doing a city day, but they're not lining up because, like I said, Vlogmas Day 1 was filmed in November. Vlogmas Day 2 was filmed in November. Okay, so I have 1, 2, those are already basically filmed, and then 1, 2, 3 ideas so far. All these days in the middle, I'll come up with things. Like, I want to do a day of talking about the books that I want to read, because I follow a girl named Sarah Caroli, or Caroli. She lives in New Jersey as well, and she's a book talker and like a booktuber, whatever. She does Bookmas. She doesn't, I think she does like, I don't know, like 11 days of Bookmas or something, 12 days, something like that. 12 days of Bookmas. Okay, I have a goal of 60 books for the year of 2025. And as of right now, if I finish the 1 book today, I'll still need to read, I believe, either 8 or 9 books to get there. Reading 8 or 9 books in December will be really hard, but I feel like if I try to stick to it as best as I can, like maybe day 6 can be like, or maybe even tomorrow. You know what? I think tomorrow, because I'm going to be working, I'm going to read. So I'll do TBR or December TBR. And I'll just show you guys and tell you guys like what books I want to read and how I'm going to do my reading schedule so that I actually get to 9 books. But I'll talk to you guys in a little bit when I'm on my way to see Wicked. I just got out of Wicked and that's it. I mean, honestly, I think the second time was even better than the first. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for Vlogmas Day 3 tomorrow. Bye.